Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with A Little Wonky by Dumediat. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Now I'm gonna do this a little bit out of order, but we have dots in the grid here, and they're always separating two cells. The dots have a hidden value, and that value is equal to the difference between the two cells it touches. So if this was, say, 6 and 2, then this dot would have a value of 4. Now, if this was 2, 6, this dot would still have a value of 4. You just subtract the big one from the small one. You're not going to ending up with negative numbers here. So let's say we had this 6 and 2 like this. That has a value of 4. The dot has a value of 4. Now we can talk about our wonky thermos. So wonky thermos, the value strictly increases as you move along the thermo, except sometimes the thermo is in a cell, in which case, say this was a 2, this would have a value of 2, or sometimes it's a dot, in which case, as we move along this thermo, this dot has a value of 4, so that 4 just has to be strictly bigger than the 2. So what I couldn't do is 4, 2 here, because that would make the dot have a value of 2, and we'd go 2, 2. So this would have to be a 1 in that case. And then this is just this digit has to be bigger than this difference. So hopefully you understand. Hopefully that's a good way to approach that and understand that. It's always very clear. The thermo is either going through a dot or a cell because it's not touching the center of these cells, right? So hopefully that's understandable. Definitely give the puzzle a try yourself. There's a link in the description if you'd like to. And I'm going to get started right now. All right. I think I want to get started by analyzing these long thermos here, because basically what we've got is the minimum. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1 degree of freedom here. So the center of these cells, we can at least say this is 1 or 2. This is 2 or 3 difference. Then this is 3 or 4. This is 4 or 5 difference, and then this is 5 or 6. And this is this the same length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. So we can do 1 or 2 here. This is difference 2 or 3. This is 3 or 4. This is difference 4 or 5. And then this is 5 or 6. Interesting. So we said that this is difference 4 or 5. So to have a difference 4 or 5 from 5, 6. Difference 4 could be 1, 5 or 2, 6. Difference 5 is always 1, 6. And this is the same. This is also 1, 2. Okay, what do we want to do here? Well, this 5, 6 needs to go in this box somewhere, so that's a 5 or 6. Yeah, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is difference 2 or 3. Now the more restrictive one is difference 3. If this was difference 3, it would have to be 2, 3. Ah, okay. But a 1, 4 pair, sorry, did I say 2, 3? I was removing 2, 3 to show the 1, 4, and I said the wrong thing. If we want, this wants to be a difference of 3, it can't use the 2 or 3, right? Because 5, 6 are gone. So it has to be a 1, 4 pair in order to have a difference of 3. It has to be the extremes of what's left. But if this is a difference 3, this has to be a 4, but the 4 is used by the 1, 4 pair. So we can't actually do that. So this is a difference of 2. It's either 1, 3 or 2, 4. Which means this has to be a 1, which makes this a 2. That's not 1. So if this is a 2, I guess since we know this has difference of 2 exactly, without the 1 here, that's not a 3. If that's, I don't know. Anyway, this 2 is more interesting because this can't be a 5 anymore. That would be difference of 3. So that's 6, that's 5. Again, 5 has to go with 1. Okay. So that's not 1, which means that's not 3. So this is a 2, 4 pair. So that ends up a 3. Okay, so this was always 4. This always had a 4 on it. I don't know if we could have seen that it always had a 4 on it or not. This has difference 4, so we have to do 3 and 1 here. And this has difference 2. I don't know if I want to look at what... Let's not look at that yet. That feels pretty open. Let's see what else we can get around here. So we know that this is a 1, 3 pair, and that's resolved. This is 2, 4, 5. Just that 2 is resolved. Okay. I'm suspicious about this thermo now because if the bulb isn't 1, then it's 4, right? Because we could do 4, 5, 6. But we can't do 4, 5, 6, not anymore, because the 1 is used. So because the only way to do 5 is 1 6. You have to do extremes, and this can't be 1 or 6, so that's not going to work. So this isn't a 4 or higher, which means it has to be a 1. Because he's 2 3. So now this is 4 5 6. We're never having a difference of 1, so we can't use the 5. So that's the 5. Yeah, this is difference of 2. We knew that already. This is 2 4 6. I don't know if I want to mark that right now. I guess these ones look up and this one looks in, so there's a 1 here in a ballroom. Wonderful. Oh, this is what, 4 6? Okay. Oh, and this is 2 3 5. Oops. Well, that's can't be a 2 because we have to do 1 2 3 minimum, so that's a 3. So this is difference 2. I think I might have to look at that. Is there anything else to... Let's look at this first. 3 4 5 goes up here. We know one of them's a 3. I don't know that we can do anything with that. All right, well, let's look at this difference then. So it has to have exactly a difference of 2. So it's going to be a pair. It's either a 1 3, which it can't be. It could be 2 4. Can it be 3 5? Let's see, 3 5 4. It can't be, because if this was 3 5, well, I guess it can't be 3 5 because of the 3 5 looking in. What I saw, other than the basic Sudoku, what I saw was if this was a 3 5 pair, this would be a 4, and then this would have a difference of 1 no matter what you picked. But it's much easier just to see that 3 5 looks in. So this can be 2 4 or 4 6, I think. So it always has a 4 in it, which means this is not a 4. So I guess these 4s line up here in this column. There's a 4 in here and there's a 4 here. So this can't be 4, where you have too many 4s in these two columns. Or we could just ask where 4 goes in this column. And that puts a 4 there, and that's a 2. Gives us the 5 and the 2. That's not 2. We can't remove 4 from here, though, because it'd be 4 6 4. So this is 3 5 pair. So we have a 3 5 here. So this is 2 4 6 as well. That doesn't seem to help. This is all. Oh, this isn't a 2 because of the thermo. So if that's not a 2, where's the 2 in the box? Only here. That makes that a 4. And now it looks like we're finishing. That's a 6. I don't see how it could be not finishing. Difference here, I don't know if that matters. Oh, it can't be 2 3, right? It does matter. So that's a 5. Can't be consecutive. It's like a non-consecutive dot at that point. 4 3 2 5. And then these are 2 and 4, and we're done. Nice. That was a really cool puzzle. Thanks, Dumediat. I haven't seen those wonky thermos before, but the logic was pretty neat. I enjoyed that. I liked how this dot just turned into a non-consecutive dot at the end there, because we ended up with the 1 6 around it. I guess we also used this dot to force this to be 6. No, to force the. What did it force? We couldn't make this 5. Difference of 5. Oh, it removed 4 from here. That's right. Sorry. Forced this to be 1, which was interesting. I think that helped finish the 1s maybe. But yeah, cool. Really enjoyed the puzzle. Thank you for that. Hope you did too. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.